Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zac will be making for you a soap called the Vivian, and this soap is one that we are making in collaboration with a animal rescue that is local to us called Angels with Misplaced Wings, and a percentage of the proceeds of any of the sales of this soap is going to be donated to them. So stay tuned if you want to see Zac make this soap that goes to a very good cause. Alrighty, let's get this soap making started. So, like I mentioned in the introduction, this is a new kind of idea that us and the owners slash operators of Angels with Misplaced Wings came up with, where basically we work together to make up a soap fragrance, and then half of the proceeds of the sale of that soap goes to them as a donation. So this soap is called the Vivian, and it is a soap that will be benefiting Angels with Misplaced Wings. They're located in Amboy, Washington, and they are a sanctuary to 14 differently abled dogs, a cow, a horse, a blind turkey, 2 pigs, some barn cats, a turtle, and a pigeon. The animals that they have are lovingly called the Angels, and they find their way to the sanctuary for various reasons, but generally after a long time of being overlooked in shelters and rescue groups, and they just don't get adopted. They basically offer a home so that they can experience life with a family, with real live-in caretakers, beds, food, holistic care, physical therapy, basically everything. It's a really great foundation that we're super excited to partner with. This soap in particular is a rebrand of our Awaken soap, which is a really good citrusy soap that is scented with Litsea, lemongrass, and blood orange. And that's what Zac is adding to our soap batter here right now. This soap got its name, the Vivian, because the Vivian was the first ever dog that Angels with Misplaced Wings was caring for. It was a Dalmatian that they had, and they cared for it. And that kind of started off their whole entire nonprofit, which we are big animal lovers here at RainBro Crafts with our 2 rescue chihuahuas, and we are vegan, so it kind of just went hand in hand. So definitely go check out their Instagram and their Facebook. I'll link them down in the description below, and go give them some love. Buy this soap, donate to them directly, however you'd like to help support them. We just are so excited to pair with them. So back to the soap making here. Once we add in the fragrance oils, these are all essential oils. We will blitz this up till it comes to a light trace. This fragrance oil blend does discolor to an orange color. We're thinking it's because of one of the citrus essential oils. It's kind of photosensitive, and it turns from uncolored to like an orangey, very pleasant orange color. We did, though, add a little bit of sparkle to this with our Ultra Sparkle Gold Mica from Brambleberry. That's what was added before we added the fragrance oil, and it just adds a nice glimmer to the soap bar, but it does not stick to you. It doesn't get on the bathtub or the sink and stay around forever because it is a mica. It just washes away with the water. In later versions of this soap, we did add a little bit of orange mica to stabilize the color. So instead of waiting for the color shift to happen naturally, we kind of tinted it to the color that it would become eventually. So future bars will be a little bit oranger just by default, but you don't have to have that weird kind of awkward growing in phase. If you've been watching our Citrus in July videos, which have been all of these past ones in June, you'll know that citrus, fragrance oils, and essential oils generally tend to perform well in soap in terms of not accelerating much. So we actually had to wait for like 4 minutes before Zac could get to the point where he could actually do spoon swoops on the top of this soap. And even then, we probably could have waited a little bit more, but you kind of get a little antsy and a little paranoid when you have soap batter in the slab mold just sitting there, because it could go from perfectly workable to you can't do anything with it really quick. I can't snap very well, so insert snap sound there. But like I said, this will actually turn in a nice orange color, but right now it kind of just looks like our Otto's Oat Bar, which is great in its own right. But once this actually gets that paranormal color shift happening, it's going to look a lot nicer. We are also working on custom labels for this soap. We don't have those finalized just yet, but if you buy these soaps or see them in person, you'll definitely get to see that custom label that Zac is working on and finalizing before the launch of this soap, July 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once the top design is done there and the edges are nice and cleaned, we will spritz this with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to prevent the development of any soda ash that may happen. Like I mentioned in previous videos, we're to the point in the year where that's not as big of a deal because just the ambient temperature of our house is like 75 degrees. After 24 hours, it is time to unmold and slice up. I'm going to be slicing up this soap, and you can see even now it's starting to turn a little orangey. Right now it's kind of in a tan phase, kind of like skin tone a little bit. It is much prettier once it's like in its final orange form. We'll split this up into 3 loaves, just like we always do. I also still have my eye on a multi-bar slab splitter, because while this doesn't take a lot of time, the slab splitters just look really fun and even more efficient than kind of our process currently is, and also the more soap you make, the more efficient it becomes, so it kind of is like a win-win situation. We just have to go ahead and buy the slab splitter. We will then break out Dorothy and start slicing up this soap just like always. It's not terribly exciting because it is a solid color. In past iterations of the Awaken soap, we did used to play with like an orange swirl or something like that, but it would discolor the soap wood to the shade of the orange mica. So it was really hard to see. It didn't add a whole lot, and we just let the fragrance blend speak for itself because it is so good. We do have this fragrance blend in our shower steamers if you've ever smelled those or gotten those from us before. Same name, same blend, everything like that. This is a Lush duplication scent as well. I want to say it's also called Awaken or something like that. But that is it. That is the Vivian soap, which benefits the Angels with Misplaced Wings foundation. Get yours while you can, starting July 1st online in person. This is going to be a reoccurring scent. It's not going to be a limited release. If you want to support the channel, we do have a subscription service where you can get soaps or candles of the month from us, so check out our website for more details on that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your pets' names, and also subscribe to the channel so you can see what's up next. Thanks. Bye.